Greetings, peace, love, harmony, and light. This is Chief Kalanago with a video. I know it's early, but hey, I'm always on the grind. I'm always putting things in perspective, right? So, updating news, I'm certainly sure you guys may have heard of it, maybe not, but either way, I'm going to give you the information. So, Congress passed a bill for $2 trillion. Now, think of what I'm saying here for a second. Congress passed a bill for $2 trillion to assist people, businesses, etc., that has been affected by this coronavirus pandemic, right? Now, what a lot of people may have missed is, you see, people are in so much fear right now. Okay, so you see, this system, what it does, and I say what it does is it creates a problem, right? And then it gives you a solution. And in people's minds, they are so confused, they are brainwashed, they are fearful. You see, fear creates, a mental impair. I think that's the most appropriate way to say it. It impairs your thinking, your judgment, the way you assess things, the way you perceive things. All right. And realities can be given to you and be made real to you. You feel me? So let's go back to this $2 million. Right now, before the coronavirus, right? The United States literally over how many trillions of dollars in debt, right? There was no money whatsoever to take care of this debt. All of a sudden, there's a pandemic of this coronavirus. Everybody is crazy. Everybody's walking around, with gloves and masks and all type of stuff on. Man, listen. Anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. The point is this, right? How is that all of a sudden they could just print $2 trillion to help businesses, to help people without money, and everybody's going to rush to get this stimulus package. Now, with that being said, your taxes, all right, will be put on hold until June or July. So my question is this, right? How is that you're able to give people a stimulus package but not give people their taxes? That's the number one question. All right. The second question is, how many of y'all missed the fact that Mitch McConnell, I think that's what his name is, the Republican, mentioned that this is an investment. The $2 trillion is an investment. What's an investment? Anytime you make an investment, especially, any investment, right? But there has to be returns. I'm going to repeat that. Anytime you make an investment, there has to be a return. You see, people miss the minor details. Sometimes it's one word, one phrase, okay, that changes the dynamics of what's happening. The system doesn't give you anything without wanting something back. And once again, I am not in your position. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not here to give advice. I'm just here to drop the information. That's an investment. My question again is, or one of the questions, what do you have to give in return? What do they expect of you in return? Family. Regardless of what's going on, the system is going to change. All right. And the only way for people to gain control of their lives is to be self-sufficient. All right. But you see, they had to push this pandemic, all right, to reset. In other words, they putting you back into this fearful state. Okay. Because they realize that people are raising their vibrations and their frequency, and they're watching. Everybody wants to be self-sufficient, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody have a right to do this. But guess what? They have to say, nah, let's slow this down. Let's let them revert to the idea that they need the system. We're going to put this pandemic out there, all right? Not realizing just eating properly, taking care of yourself, eating the right foods, building your immune system. These so-called viruses, all right? You could prevent it. It's like a computer, right? How do you prevent your computer of getting a virus, right? You get a software that protects you against malware. That's what your food does. That's what eating a healthier, wealthier set of foods does. Taking herbs, all right? That is your natural protection. But anyway, I just wanted to drop that information for y'all and let you realize, man, stop the panic, man. Stop the panic. All right. We have to go back as people in general. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what your ethnicity is. All right. To a point where we are self-sustained, where we are creating our own, that they don't have control of how you make your currency. You dig? That's the key. Anytime people could control your food, your water, your shelter, man, they could change your lifestyle overnight. And it is what it is. It is what it is. So pay attention to the details. The devil is always in the details. Now, the video that's following this message, that's not the one that Mitch McConnell said, it was an investment. I caught that earlier, and I was kind of like, didn't get it on time to record it. All right. But yes, this $2 trillion stimulus was passed. And I know a lot of people, oh man, I want this $1,200. I want this $3,500. Well, what happens when it's done? You're right back where you started, needing them again, keeping you as a minor. All right. Growing as people who cannot handle their own affairs. Yes, the system is going to reset. My question to you is, are you going to reset your mindset? And that is the question. All right. I got a few videos coming later. I'm going to introduce you guys to an opportunity. All right. Where you're able to work from home. Get rid of your bosses, man. Get rid of your bosses. Because regardless of what's going on, the system is going to reset. And whether it goes back to a gold standard, a currency backed by gold, or crypto, blockchain, digital currency, regardless of what it goes to, bottom line is this: facts over feelings, right? You still have to go work and slave for whatever it is. So people are still going to be a slave to the system, regardless of what that currency is going to be. I'm going to introduce you guys to an opportunity that's going to change all that, and it's not going to cost you anything. Man, I'm also going to do a video on 5G and just break a few things down. People, we got to take control of our lives, man. All right, stop feeding into the fear. Okay, stop. I love you guys, man. Peace.
Most Americans in a matter of weeks, and a big chunk of money will go to businesses struggling to recover from the impact of the outbreak. ABC's Jonathan Carl has the details.
A fight has arrived at our shores. We did not seek it. We did not want it. But now, we're going to win it.
As part of the $2 trillion deal, people earning $75,000 a year or less will get a $1,200 check, plus $500 per child. Those earning up to $99,000 a year will get a smaller check.
Help is on the way. Big help. Quick help.
For Elizabeth Mejia, a waitress in Los Angeles, it's not a moment too soon.
I need to know that I'm going to be okay, and so will my kids be if we were to get sick right now.
Under the bill, people will receive unemployment benefits for up to 39 weeks instead of 26. And the size of an unemployment check will go up by $600 for 4 months. There's also help for small businesses. Diane and Lily Joyle own a flower shop in North Carolina.
We've had probably 20 plus events cancel or postpone, a lot of weddings.
The bill includes a $367 billion loan program for small businesses who do not lay off their workers, and $500 billion for large corporations in hard-hit industries like airlines and hotels. There's also more than $100 billion in aid for hospitals and healthcare systems, and money to help the states offset their losses. Jonathan Carl, ABC News, Washington.